So it's another day and we're on our way to IKEA. As much as I don't want to go, it's one of them frustrating things, as I mentioned in the last video. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. Well, today is Tuesday the 24th of November and I've got to go to IKEA to pick up some stuff. And then in 2 days' time, I'm getting a delivery from IKEA. It's stupid because of the whole pandemic thing going on at the moment. You can't pick up big items for the most part, but you can get them delivered, and you can't get smaller items delivered, like the pegboards that we mentioned in the last video, so that we can have all the tools and everything up on the shelves. It's all really kind of frustrating, but yeah, essentially I've got to waste 3 hours of my day on going to IKEA. We have a plan in our head, and for the most part that's kind of where we are. We're at the planning stage, and yeah, the network people in our building are actually in the building today. They're switching over all the network stuff and basically joining our 2 offices so that we can transfer stuff from the studio to the office and vice versa. And then essentially after that we can actually have the keys and we can start moving stuff in. So it made sense to go to IKEA today to sort everything out, to get everything prepared so that as soon as we get the keys we can get stuff in. And yeah, it's always a tricky one, purely because we have to move and we have to do like we're doing now, like vlogs, and try and get some content out of it. But on the same hand, we still have other things to do. 6800 XT, new graphics cards from other brands I probably can't even mention, all that kind of stuff, while doing everything else as well. So it's going to be long days and long hours and everything, but we're always kind of used to that, right? So yeah, off to IKEA. That's it. Yeah, work it. Little bit to the left. No, little bit to the right. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Oh no. I've run out of space. Whatever will I do? Huh. Thankfully, the Lexar NM700 will fulfill all of my professional needs. Blistering fast speed and 1 terabyte in capacity. This is going to come in really handy. Check out the link in the description below to find out more. So got to IKEA, got all the stuff. Nowhere near as much as what I thought it was actually going to be. I guess, you know, when you look at sizes online of stuff, it's all kind of subjective and that. The thing that I'm most disappointed about though is the fact that, well, we didn't get meatballs. I think this is the first time where I've been to IKEA and not got meatballs. So now back to the office, take everything back in, and hopefully we can get the keys so that we're not taking all this stuff into the current office and then moving it all over into the new office, because that just creates more work and I really don't want to do more work than I have to. So we just got in from IKEA and we have the keys to not 1 but 2 offices. The only problem is now we've actually got to start moving everything. So yeah, where do you even begin? Seriously. There's a lot of stuff, but it all has to be moved. I'm actually toying with the idea of keeping the studio here for a week because we've got some launches coming up, and just moving the necessary stuff, the office-based stuff, the desks, that kind of thing, and then just having a slow progress of it. I guess really until we start moving stuff, we're not going to know what the situation is, but let's get moving. So this is where we've got to. I'm knackered. I mean, this has been, it didn't seem like we had that much stuff because it was kind of piled into one area. But the room upstairs is pretty much full, and as much as I could show you guys that, I don't feel like I want to show you that just yet until everything is a little bit more organised. But you can see straight away how much space was kind of being utilised. This was a bit of a walkway coming down here. There wasn't really too much going on. There was a lot of stuff here. We have realised now, however, because we are using this camera to do some of our recording and the time lapse, we can't get rid of any of this, and I'm also testing graphics cards, so we can't get rid of any of this until the very end. So that brings us over to here, which we have more cases, more boxes, more packaging kind of sitting here that we need to tackle and put that all upstairs with the other stuff that we've already moved, and then move Adam's rig so that it frees up the drawers that we need to go with another set of drawers that we already have, so that we can make a desk upstairs so that we can then work. All sounds very confusing, but yeah, it basically means moving more stuff. Yay. So we've moved pretty much all we can for now, because we've got to think about what we're actually going to be doing in terms of the set, the studio, the office, that kind of thing. So Adam has moved his desk. I actually had to make a video live of a 6800 XT hybrid solution from Asus ROG. So definitely go and check that one out. We're now thinking what we're actually going to do with the set, because we have got videos that we have to do. We've got some upcoming stuff in terms of a new launch as well. But we need that desk from the back, and the reason we need that desk is because that's going to be used in the office. So what do we do in terms of the set? Because we haven't got time to move the set now to make it how we want it, because it's going to be a slow progress. So do we leave the set how it is? The idea that we kind of came up with really is taking that out of the equation, taking all the stuff off and taking it upstairs into the other office, and potentially moving this shelf here with all the stuff, which is going to take time, and obviously the shelf behind it, because for the most part you don't need to see this. When we do our normal videos, non-vlog style, we can just film from this side, or we could put the camera over here, move this desk round, and use these shelves over here as a bit of a temporary backdrop. To be fair, I'm probably overthinking it, and you guys don't really care at all, but kind of the OCD and perfectionist in you kind of goes, well, it needs to be like this, it needs to be like that. Either way, we know that we've got a lot of work cut out. You can just see there's graphics card boxes everywhere on the floor, graphics cards themselves on the desk. This is the new one I was telling you about with the 6800 XT hybrid solution from Asus. So yeah, definitely go and check that out. This is just unreal. 240mm AIO and then the graphics card itself. So yeah, I'm probably going to leave that one here because we've got a lot to do and you guys don't want to see us just moving stuff. It's a little bit boring. So hopefully in the next video, you'll start seeing the new office coming together just a little bit more. So that's kind of the plan. So there you go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Bit different as always. Let me know if you like these vlog style videos as well, because it's kind of, I guess, a little bit out of our comfort zone, but you know, interesting to show you the journey and where things are kind of going. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, you know exactly what to do, and I will see you in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.